Hey everybody, welcome back. Coming to my conclusion that some of you wanted to see how I shave again, from start to finish. So, don't know how long this video is going to be. I'm going to pause it when I'm shaving and stuff and edit it out because, I mean, that can take a long time. But, yeah, let's get started. What I'm using today, decided to go with the old classic Arco soap. Nothing fancy. I don't have a lot of fancy stuff for shaving. Good stuff, but not fancy. Just a Wilkinson sword bore brush. I've had this for, Christ, going on 15 years now. Wilkinson sword logo's worn off. It's my favorite brush. It was cheap, but it was still really good. Got this bowl. Do my lathering. I'm going to go with this Gillette adjustable. Simply because I shaved yesterday, so I don't want to tear up my face. So I'm going to put it on its lowest setting, which is his most, you see the adjustable there. It's an old ass razor, Grampy's razor. Works fine though, that's what I'm saying. Might cost you 50 or 60 bucks to get a decent razor, but it'll last you and your children and your children's children and children's children's children if you take care of it. I'll go in with a Wilkinson sword, Gillette Wilkinson sword blade. This will be its 6th shave. I get about 10 out of a blade, but I really only shave here and here. So if you shave your whole face, you might only get 5 or 6, but you just close it up. I suppose I should show you. Open. There's the blade. Put the blade in. There's little blade in. Close it up. Don't have to super tighten it. Just give it a little. It's on the. I don't know if you can see that, but number 1 setting. Very little reveal on the blade. I need it fresh. Since I shower after I shave, I'm one of them people. I wet my face first. Hot water, very hot water, hot as you can do. Not boiling, don't be ridiculous. But hot tap water. It's so nice and wet. I've been blooming this soap, which means I just put water in it. I'm going to pour that water out. You don't want to waste that stuff. That's good stuff. Bit of a pre-shave. Oh, with the pre-shave on, I've been doing this a while, so you may not want to do this. Wash my hands so it's not slippery. With this pre-shave, sometimes I use a pre-shave. Sometimes I use just a little bit of soap. Sometimes I use pre-shave water if I bloom the soap that I'm using. I can do it with just a pre-shave here. You guys probably can if you're not used to it, so don't use soap. I'll give you a little view and then I'll just puff the cheek out. Use your tongue. That's kind of it for that part. Switch it over. I can change hands. Some people can't. If you can't, then you can do it this way. I can do either. Stretch the skin a bit. I just shaved, so it's not really a whole lot to get off. More of a touch-up than anything. I can go under the nose up. A lot of people can't. That's fine if you can't. Just remember to take your time. I'm going to be going a little fast. Which you can remember I've been doing this for years now. When I first started, it was, yeah, it was scary. Keep your angle too. Easiest way to get your angle is to kind of come at your face and then bang. That's kind of the angle you want. When you see me shave, you'll see that angle a lot. Just touching up a bit. Razor and rinse. You can soak your brush if you want. I don't find it makes that any difference, to tell you the truth, but some people do. Make sure your brush is wet, but not dripping wet. And here's a soap. What I do is I put a little, you can soap it right there, right in the puck if you want, but I just take a little off the top, wet the bowl, build my lather right in the bowl. And you're seeing with that little bit of soap that I took off, you'll see that the amount of soap that comes out is, out of it is, and one of these soaps will last you longer than any can of goop you'll ever get. When you shave daily, you're getting a solid 6 months of this one soap. I mean, look at this. Perfect. Wet where I'm shaving again. Under the neck. Just apply the soap. No, I don't have many whiskers today. It's like I said, I did a really good shave yesterday. And I just want to touch up today. I'm going to shave my head, but I'm not going to film that. It'll take too friggin' long. Look at that lather. Perfect. I'll have enough to do 3 passes, some touch-ups if I have to, and my head with that little bit of soap. Honestly. So, I go down first. Just the way my hair grows. This is with the green. Like I said, I do big long strokes because I've been doing it a while, but if you're just starting out, and the way I used to do it when I just started out, it was literally yeah, that's what it was. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just learning, so there's the against the grain. I wet again. Some people don't. I do. Going for a little more soap. Look at that. People ask, can you do it without a brush? Can you shave without a brush? Yes, you can. You can apply that. I'll do the last pass for you without a brush just to show you how you can do it. If you don't do anything, you want to keep the canned stuff, that's fine. Get one of those guys. Seriously. I'm going to go up now, which is kind of across the grain for me. You can hear it. Rinse again. Now, just to show you how you can do it without a brush, you get a soap. Cream's easier, but you take the soap. I was trying to get it out, but I couldn't. Make sure your face is wet. And just apply some soap. Wet your hands a little bit, not super wet. It doesn't give you the best lather, but you could do it. So definitely recommend a brush, but this will do the trick. I mean, look at that. Super slick. That's what you want too, slickness, not foaminess or bubbliness or anything. You want slickness. See where I'm at here? This is against the grain. The way my hair grows, this is the against the grain pass. Well, halfway against the grain. I usually got to do a bunch of little touch-ups, pickups, whatever you want to call them. So you're going to come at an angle here. Here I kind of J-stroke because it just grows all over the place on the Adam's apple. Kind of a downward angle here for, you got to get the way your hair grows, guys. There's lots of tutorials online to show you that. I'm not going to sit here and show you that crap. There's lots of tutorials. Just a little spot there. This is just kind of coming at it at every angle. The thing is don't worry about, you're just starting out. Don't worry about doing stuff like this that I'm doing. Just get down, get your original shave down first, or your normal shave, and then once you get comfortable with that, you can start doing, like I said, the J strokes and the shoveling and things like that. Don't do that right away. You're generally not going to cut yourself with one of these unless you start doing like the J strokes, like I said, because you're kind of going against where you shouldn't. But if you know how to do it, you know, or the shoveling, because you're going like this, eventually you're going to go by accident, and that's when you cut yourself. When you go like, not when you put pressure on the blade. You see I didn't put, like, there's no pressure on this blade, look, none, no pressure or anything, guys. Yeah, much better. Not 100%, but what life is. And normally this would be where I jump in the shower. You aren't seeing that, perverts. But I'm going to turn this off now. It's a pretty long video, and I'm going to shave my head and then jump in the shower. So I hope that helps, guys, if you're looking to get into anything like this. Cheap soap. It's like $1 or $2 on Amazon. As you can see, a little bit goes a long way. I still got enough to shave my head, which I'll be doing. Sorry, guys, just get this out of the way here for a minute. My blade of choice. This will be the next one. Will be the 7th shave, 6th or 7th. I can't remember now. I got dice. Perfectly. This razor is gonna be, Christ, going on 90 years old. Or maybe not that old, but 60 years old. It's still perfect, as if the day it was made. I love the adjustables. If I have a lot of hair, I can give it a, I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera here, but there's the reveal on one. And there's a reveal on 2. I don't know if you can make that out or not. Sorry, that was 9 I meant. See, there's very little. That's where your aggressiveness comes from, the amount of blade reveal you have. So this is very mild at 1, almost shaving with nothing, and that's what I'd recommend if you're starting, to pretty much straight razor shaving with the 9. I always clean my stuff afterwards. Be careful with the razor blades. They will cut you if you don't respect them. I put them back in the wax paper they come in. And put it over here with the dice and put that at 6 and then 7. I've got 2 dice. 6, and the next shave will be the 8th shave. Put my soap back. And my razor back. I shave with a regular, I don't know where they're at right now, I gotta find it, but a regular disposable pick for my head. I don't like the straight razors and stuff that kind of, yeah. Alright guys, that's it. Peace, love, be good to each other.